Hi, I'm Zane Warsen, Wildlife Guru, here to bring you another episode of Weekly Wildlife. Today I'm here in the Shinnecock Bay of Southampton, New York. Now, during the day, horseshoe crabs, a type of prehistoric crustacean, are slumbering beneath the murky surface. But as night falls, on certain dates such as the new and full moons of summer, horseshoe crabs congregate in the hundreds along beaches like these to spawn. Every summer, I travel to Long Island for a month, and for over a decade, I have observed one of my favorite aquatic creatures while I'm here, the horseshoe crab. Horseshoe crabs are ancient and have been on the planet for roughly 445 million years. They have outlived the dinosaurs and have remained virtually unchanged through all of it. Unfortunately, horseshoe crabs are in peril now more than ever due to humans. Horseshoe crabs are used as food and fishing bait, so the population was decimated in the 20th century. Also, horseshoe crab blood is used to test the safety of vaccines, saving millions of human lives. Unfortunately, this comes at a terrible cost. Between 1/4 to 1/3 of the hundreds of thousands of horseshoe crabs captured each year for their blood die before release. Many human residents of the eastern seaboard where horseshoe crabs live fear them because of their tail, which looks like a stinger. In actuality, the horseshoe crab tail is harmless and is only used for stability, direction, and flipping themselves over if they end up on their back. Horseshoe crabs are solitary, spending their time trekking across the submerged, sandy flats in search of their prey, aquatic invertebrates. But as night falls, on days around the summer full and new moons, horseshoe crabs congregate in the shallow, sandy bay coastlines to breed and spawn. Males are significantly smaller than females and attach themselves to the female's shells, where they remain interconnected while breeding occurs. The breeding pair moves in unison along the sea bottom, pausing every so often to lay eggs. While egg-laying occurs, the pair burrows into the sand and stays there for a few minutes before continuing on their way. At the peak of breeding season, dozens of crabs may be clustered on top of each other, sending clouds of sediment rippling through the water. All this commotion attracts other creatures, such as a pair of mating spider crabs and sea robins, a type of mildly venomous scorpion fish. These fish navigate the darkness of night with their tentacle-like feelers as they glide across the seafloor. When morning arrives, the only evidence of the night's commotion are clusters of horseshoe crab eggs dotting the shores. Each female lays tens of thousands of eggs each night, providing a feast to a plethora of coastal predators. Periwinkles, a type of sea snail, hone in on the eggs using their strong sense of smell, and many species of shorebirds time their arrivals with the horseshoe crab spawning in order to eat thousands of eggs to fuel their migrations. Within weeks, the eggs will hatch and a tiny horseshoe crab is born. The babies are millimeters long and able to fit in the tip of my finger. After a few months, they reach the juvenile stage where they take on a tannish tint. Juveniles are still only a few inches long and burrow into the sand to stay hidden from predators. And if they survive to adulthood, they will eventually become the 2-foot-long giants we know and love today. This new generation of horseshoe crabs will partake in the same breeding spectacle as their ancient ancestors before them. This 440 million-year-old dance has shaped the entire coastal ecosystem of the eastern seaboard, and because this story does not yet have a sure ending, we need to do all we can to ensure that these prehistoric creatures will be here for millions more years to come.